What's up, people? Brother Brian, right back at you. You know, I've got 5 mind-bending psychedelic records coming your way with this presentation. Little Coca-Cola classic. You know, I put up a video last night. Put it up last night for you guys to enjoy. And you guys never did get to enjoy it because YouTube said, they blocked it because I was playing some music in the background. Man, I had taken some notes and everything, and it was like a 16 minutes of my life that YouTube thought, you know what? You're not using our fucking shit to do that. You know, it's not like I'm selling the fucking music. It was classical. It was classical music. They blocked it for classical music. Oh, what's going on with this light? You see the lighting in here is different. It's strange, man. It's psychedelic. Mind bending. Man, this fucking shit's a trip, man. I want to roll tonight, man. I'm gonna fucking roll. But anyway, I'm doing this for Dave, my buddy Dave, my brother Dave. He's the pickup artist. He's doing a push for 200 subs. I believe he's already got it. But, you know, I'm going to go ahead and do a video for my brother anyway. You know, why not? He's always doing everybody else's videos and show a little support, you know. And he always supports my channel, so I'm going to do a video tonight. But I will warn you, man. Let's just be real. Let's just come to the table. Let's break some bread and let's keep this shit real, man. Because, you know, when it comes to psychedelic music, I really don't have a fucking clue. I mean, I'll just be honest with you, man. I love music, but to be an expert on psychedelia, you know, I'm far from that. So you know, just keep that in mind before you start bitching at me. You know, start saying I don't know what I'm talking about. Just remember, I already said that. Number one, and number two, I'm doing this for my brother Dave. You know, I'm not a sheep. I don't run with everybody else. You know, everybody else has their own definition of what psychedelic music is. You know what? I think for myself, and I'll just come up with my own motherfucking definition for psychedelic music. How's that? I'll come up with my own psychedelic music, you know? You know, people that don't do drugs, they do that. They come up with their own version of what psychedelic music is, man, you know? Anyway, man, I was thinking about that today. I actually took me some notes, man. Some of these are, you know, I got from the fucking Wikipedia, but some of this is just some thoughts. Like this right here, I'm going to share this with you. This is just my thoughts on paper. We're going to put it into the YouTube, and it's going to become psychedelic for the world to see. So I was sitting there thinking, what is psychedelic? You know, what is the definition for psychedelic? You know, and this is an oxymoron way to approach the situation, but how else do you do it? You know, I'm always thinking, I'm overthinking these things, putting too much into it. You know, instead of just showing some psychedelic records, I've got to talk about stupid shit that's just the oxymoron. But you know what? That's just how I roll. I'm trying to figure this shit out. What is psychedelic music? You know, what the fuck is psychedelic music? You know, most motherfuckers, you know what their definition of psychedelic music is? And this is just my opinion. It's some little skinny white kid in 1969 dropping acid playing the fucking guitar with the wah-wah. You know what I'm saying? To me, it's just like, really? I don't know if that's really the definition of what I think that psychedelic music actually is, you know? So I wrote this down today. Psychedelia. This is just a thought that I put on paper. It's the attempt into delving deeper into artistic creativity and expression, usually by the means of freeing one's mind and soul by a chemical substance or some type of natural substance. Okay? Or, okay, part number two, okay, it is music. Okay, it's music that's created by musicians that could be straight. Now these musicians could be straight for the intent of those who do drugs to listen to. You know, they want to make music that maybe these guys are straight. They're going to make music for people to do drugs too. Okay? And like I said, this is just the thoughts. This is my interpretation of psychedelic music. Okay? Or both. Both of those things, you know? Or both of those definitions. Now, let me tell you, I'm not opposed to people doing drugs, you know? I've dabbled in a little marijuana, you know, years ago. I smoked a little weed, but I've never done mushrooms or acid or PCP or angel dust or any of those fucking things. Got fucking hair. Get the fuck out of my face. I'm about to shave my head. But anyway, I've never really done these things, so that's just my interpretation of it. You know, and most of these people, you see them, you know, Richie's got the video. You know, they just want to show these fucking overpriced fucking records of these little white boys playing a fucking guitar. You know, back in 1969, you know, they say, hey, look, I got $1,000 fucking trippy record, you know. It's like, go fucking good for you, man. You know, I'm more concerned about artistic creativity. You know, I want to hear something, you know. You know, I do believe that that's probably one of the reasons why they did drugs, is they wanted to get a, you know, to enhance the art, you know, enhance these things for us to enjoy, man, you know, so that we could enjoy music, not to fucking make $1,000 on a fucking record, man. You know, this fucking shit's out of control. All this fucking shit's turning into a bunch of fucking yuppie bullshit, if you ask me. Look at my records. My fucking records. Well, fucking good. We all got records. You know, listen to the motherfuckers. Put them on the fucking turntable. Where we go with this shit, man? I'm fucking babbling on. Alright. I want to show you some psychedelic records, okay? I got some psychedelic. These are my fucking psychedelic records, okay? From a guy that don't do drugs, okay? You know, and most of these guys, they're showing these psychedelic records. And, I don't know, man. What's wrong with these people? Are they racist, you know? Is it always got to be white guys playing a fucking guitar? Why does it got to be white guys? You know, to me, one of the best psychedelic fucking guys that ever lived was Jimi Hendrix. You know, this guy, you know, he was eons ahead of most of these guys. Any of his albums, pick up any of his albums, Jimi Hendrix was there. You know, the guy was the fucking pillar back in the day. You know, he was the statement. He was the fucking statement of the fucking day. Jimi Hendrix, psychedelic. Number one. Tell me I'm wrong. You know, tell me I'm wrong. This motherfucker's badass. Jimi Hendrix is the king of psychedelia. That's a joke, okay? He's not the king. But he, you know, he never wanted to be the king. He just loved the art. He loved the music, you know. And all due respect to Jimi Hendrix, you know, he is fucking psyched out in my book. Alright. Now I want to throw another one at you. It's another brother. Fucking Miles Davis, baby. Bitches Brew. To me, this is a fucking Psych album. It's a fucking trippy jazz album. Miles Davis, just fucking let this shit go. Number 2 record, Miles Davis, Bitches Brew. I guarantee nobody in their fucking Psych videos are ever going to show this shit. They're afraid. They're scared. Their mamas won't let them. You know, they're a bunch of fucking pussies. Okay. Now the next one. Okay, those two are like mainstay type of guys. This next guy, I wrote down some things. This next artist of psychedelia, his name is Stephen Lee Bruner. Okay, he's born October 19th, of 1984. He's a new guy on the scene. He's a singer, he's a songwriter, and he's an actor. Okay, he's best known for his bass guitar on the fucking albums of Thundercat. Yeah, baby, he's known as Thundercat. Okay, he's also, he was a bass player for Suicidal Tendencies, and I'm not really familiar with that group, but he was also affiliated with many, many other groups too, man. He was involved in all this stuff. And his music, man, I love his music. It's really trippy, man. He's very, just look at the album. Look at his face, the guy is just going after something here, man. And his music, it's kind of hip hop, but he sings. He does, hip hop and funky. It's just funky, psyched out shit, man. And great album, man. Just a fantastic album. So I'm gonna call this one of my Psych albums. Okay, why not? Why not? All right, my next one is a guy. His name's Justin Vernon. His name's Justin Vernon from Bon Iver. I'm gonna pull this out as a psychedelic album. And if you're not familiar with this one, it's called Blood Bank. The name of the album, if I could get the light right here for you guys, it's called Blood Bank. And there's a song on here. It's called Woods, and it's an a cappella song, and it is fucking trippy, man. It's psyched out. It's layered. It's very artistic. He's really going to the creativity of the artistic ability that he's been given him. He's really stretching. He really stretches himself on all of his albums. And this is a great it's an EP. It's just got a few songs on it. And the name of the song is Woods. Check it out. It's an a cappella. There's no instruments. But, man, it is really trippy and it's fun. It's a really fun song. So I'm going to throw that in on my Psych albums. Okay, and then my last one is number 5. It's going to be Julia Holter. The name of the album is called Tragedy. We got to throw a psyched out lady in there too. We got to keep things balanced out. This is a really great album, man. And not everybody's going to like it. She really goes out there on this album, man. I mean, you can hear boats and you can hear different sounds and walking. And I mean, she just, it's a very trippy album, but I can see where she's going with her art on this album. And I really enjoyed listening to this album, man. I probably couldn't put this on when people were over, a bunch of people over, because they're going to be like, what the fuck is this, man? This shit's, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. I know it's psychedelic, man. So, Julia Holter, that's my number 5 albums. That's for Dave. If you're not subbed to Dave's channel, get down there, sub. Dave's a good guy. He's always out supporting other channels. Whenever there's a contest, Dave's there to support you, man. So make sure that you get over there and support him too. I'll put a link below to his channel. Get over there, hit the sub button, and show some love, man. Brother Brian's out of here, man. Thanks for hanging out.